So this video will explain to you who I am, why I am doing a vlog, and what you can expect from this vlog. So who am I? Well, the last few years I've answered to
Mom! Mom!
Hey, Mom.
Hey, honey. TJ.
But before then, I was better known as Essence best-selling author Tajuana TJ Butler-Jackson. Many of you may have read some of my books. Some of you may not have heard of any of them, but they are Sorority Sisters, Hand Me Down Heartache, The Night Before 30, Just My Luck, and I have two poetry books which are The Desires of a Woman, poems celebrating womanhood, and In Love, poems celebrating the essence of love. The last few years, I've spent time building our publishing and speaking business with my husband, Robert Jackson, who is a national author and speaker. We have three children, Rob Jr., who's in college, and Olivia, who's beautiful and 12, and our precious little Ava, who is 5 years old. So with all that going on, why would I decide to start a vlog channel? Well, since my travel slowed down, I have focused my time on raising our family, and it has become increasingly important to me to find new ways to live a healthier, happier, whole life. And I'm sure some of you can understand that as we age, we want to be healthier, we want to be happier, and we want to feel like our lives matter and that we're living a full life. But see, when I was younger, I was diagnosed with anxiety disorder and I had panic attacks. I lived in a cloud of fear. Anxiety had my life. At the strongest stage of anxiety in my life, I was afraid to get on the highway. I was afraid to fly on planes. I was afraid to be in my apartment by myself. I was afraid to leave my apartment. And I just could not understand why I was so gripped with fear. And on top of that, I had acid reflux and IBS. I went to numerous doctors, but they all prescribed me medicines that only made me feel worse. I always felt like food was stuck in my chest. I didn't sleep well. I walked around in what felt like a fog. And after having two children, I was beginning to gain weight. And you know how that can be for us as women. On top of that, my doctor found an oversized cyst in my breast. Coupled that with years of lack of sleep, running a business and caring for my girls, and not getting a lot of sleep, most of the time I felt like a zombie floating through, hoping to get a glimpse of normalcy. My quality of life was at an all-time low. And I thought I was destined to be that for the rest of my life. I was living in fear, but not anymore. I began to gain understanding through God's word, through prayer, learning about foods, and understanding who I am and understanding what I need as a person to be whole. I also learned that the food that I was eating, namely gluten, attributed to my stomach issues. It attributed to the fogginess, and it even attributed to the anxiety that I was feeling on a daily basis. And now I recognize that so many people are far from understanding how to get to abundant life. With my channel, I plan to share with you ways to get to that abundant life through faith, family, food, fun, fitness, and I just had to throw in fashion. And not fashion in the way that you would think. Fashion more like accessorizing and just making things comfortable for yourself. Welcome to living the abundant life. I pray that you will find this channel a blessing in your life, and I pray that you will enjoy it, and I pray that you will find it entertaining, but at the very least that it will be informative and educational for you. I am Tajuana TJ Butler-Jackson, and welcome to Living the Abundant Life. Hit that subscribe button, the thumbs up button, ignore the thumbs down button, and follow me on this journey to living the abundant life.